Please come.
Yes.
Oh,
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good.
please sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Have we met before, Rana? No,
I'm not able to recall, sir.
not able to recall. Are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
You would like to keep your feet on the ground, or you are okay? Whichever way you are comfortable, sit that way, okay?
Yes, sir.
There is absolutely no problem.
Thank you so much, sir.
You actually look like a musician who is ready to play his keyboard. Really? Really?
I will try my best, sir.
Okay. BTech Electronics and Communications, NIT Jamshedpur. Wow. So, what have you done after your? Please tell us something about yourself first.
So my name is Rana Dey. I hail from Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh, from where I did my primary and secondary schooling. I completed my graduation in BTech in Electronics and Communication Engineering from NIT Jamshedpur. Thereafter, sir, I worked as a software engineer for 2 years. My hobbies include playing piano and gym exercises.
Piano.
Piano, synthesizer, keyboard, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you come from Uttar Pradesh, Varanasi. Can you tell, ever since the renovation of Uttar Pradesh, Varanasi, Kashi, the corridor, once it was developed, how has it impacted the economy of Varanasi?
So the Kashi Vishwanath corridor was renovated and inaugurated in 2021. It has a positive impact on the economy of the Varanasi as a whole, sir. The real estate has boomed in the region, and the prices of the real estate has been 9 to 10 times more before. Sir, other than this, tourism has also boomed, sir. There has been a 4 to 5 times increase in the tourism footfall in the region, sir.
What is that footfall in last year? There have been estimates given,
Yes,
and the number of amount of money that is getting, that Varanasi is getting. Can you share with us?
I'm sorry, sir, I am not aware of the exact facts.
You don't have the exact fact.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. What else? Economy, tourism.
Yes, sir. And so there has been a perceptible improvement in the employment as well. For example, there were traditional boats running across the Ganga River. Now there have been various cruise boats running, as well as the vendors are also getting the benefit of the increased footfall in the region, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Eastern UP versus Western UP. There is a developmental divide.
Right, sir.
Why so?
So Western UP's proximity to New Delhi has played a critical role in the development of the region. We have seen that in the Green Revolution as well, sir, because the Green Revolution was majorly implemented in the Western India, the regions of Punjab, Haryana, and Uttar Pradesh in the western part was also benefited from it, sir. So that is the first thing. The second thing is regarding the infrastructure in the Western UP is also better as compared to the Eastern UP, precisely because of the proximity to the national capital region, sir.
When you say that the Green Revolution was implemented in Western UP and Western India,
Right.
don't you think it was the failure of the successive Uttar Pradesh governments to replicate the model in other parts of UP? It was a case of poor administration.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do believe that, sir, that there was a governance deficit in the region, in the state, because the model was not able to be implemented in the Eastern UP as
All
well.
right.
Okay. Rana,
Yes, sir.
the former Prime Minister got award recently. Who is that and what was his contribution?
So former Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao was awarded with the Bharat Ratna recently, sir.
From UP?
No, sir.
Another from UP also got?
Okay.
No?
Yes, sir. So Chaudhary Charan Singh.
I'm talking about UP. Okay. What is the contribution of Prime Minister Chaudhary
Charan
Charan
Singh.
Singh?
Right, sir. So Chaudhary Charan Singh was a stalwart farmers politician, and his contribution was highlighting the issues faced by the farmers in the state as well as in the country as well. And so second
He
contribution.
just highlighted or he did something? Just highlighted for whom to take action.
So,
Yes.
yes, sir. So when he was in the opposition, sir, he highlighted and brought the issues to the fore in front of the government by speeches in the parliament. Yes, sir. And during his brief stint, sir, he was a prime minister for I think about 1 year, sir. So I'm not aware of the specific steps taken by him.
Okay, you read about.
Yes, sir.
Bundelkhand region for development, do you think that we need to make a state like Jharkhand or Uttarakhand?
So Bundelkhand region is one of the least developed regions in Uttar Pradesh. It has various issues, for example, low social indicators, water-related scarcity issues. So the argument which is generally given for creation of a new state is that it would lead to more focused governance on the region, sir. However, sir, there are other considerations as well which needs to be taken into account while creating a state. And that includes the administrative issues and the economic viability of the state as well as the support of the people for that.
Considering the backward nature of Bundelkhand, are there no programs oriented for development of this region?
Yes, sir, there are programs.
What are those?
So Bundelkhand is a water-starved region. So the central government, along with the UP government and Madhya Pradesh government, has started a Ken-Betwa link project to ameliorate the water scarcity issues, sir. And apart from that, sir, since it also has a lack of industries in the region, Uttar Pradesh government in its different policies, such as industrial policy, have given special incentives for industrialization of the Bundelkhand region, sir.
Okay, Prayagraj and Allahabad. What is the history behind these names?
Yes, sir. So the ancient name of Prayagraj was Prayag. In Sanskrit, it means a confluence or a meeting point, sir. So it is used to denote the confluence of three rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati.
Allahabad?
Prayag, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now Allahabad, what is the history?
Yes, sir. So Allahabad was a major city from the economic point of view during the Mughal Empire as well, sir. So the modern Allahabad is considered to be established by Mughal Emperor Akbar, and he named it at Allahabad. That is where the Allah stays.
Okay.
Rana Dey.
Yes, sir.
You play synthesizer. What is the base frequency of the note C? Middle octave.
I'm really sorry, sir. I would have to read on this, sir.
If the frequency of that C is X, what will be the frequency of the note in the higher octave?
I'm sorry, sir. I lack knowledge on this aspect, sir.
I thought you would be answering it very easily. History of music in India. What is the document which is supposed to donate the history or denote the history of music in ancient India?
So the most ancient document in India relating to music is the Samaved, sir, in which the hymns are set to musical notations. So that is one of the most ancient documents in India, sir.
Okay. Do you know the names of all those 7 notes in Hindi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is dha?
So what is the as in, sir?
What is the name of the full name of the sound dha? Sa re ga ma pa dha. What is the name?
Sir, I'm not aware of the full name, sir.
Reva. Okay. All right. Electronics. What is a universal motor? Do you know?
No, sir, I don't know.
What is cryptocurrency and how does it work?
Yes, sir. So cryptocurrency is any electronic token or digital token which is encrypted. So it acts as a unit of account as well as unit of exchange in the cyber world, in the internet world, sir.
Is it acceptable in India?
No, sir, it is not acceptable as a mode of payment in India. However, it is not banned either.
So, what is the taxation on cryptocurrency handling?
So the union budget in 2021 imposed certain TDS taxes on the transaction of the on the transaction of the cryptocurrency, either as a gift or as a mode of payment, sir.
All right. Tell me about India's position on Russia-Ukraine war.
So India's official position is that this is not an era of war, and the war must stop, and dialogue and diplomacy is the way forward.
And what was the main cause of why Russia attacked on Ukraine?
So there can be different causes attributed to this action. Firstly, Russia says that the undermining of Russia's security by NATO because of NATO's expansion was the trigger for the Russian attack on the Ukraine.
All right. But do you think it has been validated? Because during this time of war, one country has already joined NATO and another is on the verge of joining NATO. Which country has already joined and which is on the verge of joining?
So Finland has already joined as a 31st member of NATO, and Sweden is in the process of joining, sir.
And you know that Finland has larger border with Russia than Ukraine.
Right, sir.
So, what about Ukraine's speed?
Yes, sir. And that's where comes the complexity of the issue, sir. Because Russia's claim is not just because of NATO. However, Putin has said many times that Ukraine was part of Russia historically. So there is a context of it.
Sweden is yet to join.
Yes,
Which
sir.
country is objecting?
So Turkey earlier was objecting.
Now it is not.
Now it has.
Which is the one which is objecting?
So Hungary led by Viktor Orban.
Rana,
Yes, sir.
your father is working in SBI. And
Yes, sir.
SBI was made now in few years back, lot of merger took place. All these other SBI, State Bank of Bikaner, State Bank of Patiala, everything was merged into State Bank of India.
Yes, sir.
है ना? What do you think is the benefit of having a bigger bank?
Yes, sir. So there are many benefits of bank mergers and making bigger banks. The first benefit is that we have economies of scale, and the banks are able to compete at the global level because there are large banks like Morgan Stanley with huge capital and diversified portfolio. So merger of banks will enable the competition at the global level. Second strategy is to reduce the NPA in the banks. So whenever a bank is having a high NPA, it is merged with other bank to reduce the NPA.
So it is better to have a bigger bank. Yeah, it is good to have bigger banks. No?
Sir, I believe there is no straight-jacketed formula for this. Because there are various challenges as well, sir, with the
What is
merging
this
of.
concept of open bank? Have you heard about open bank?
I'm sorry, sir, I have not heard of this term, sir.
Okay. Okay, you have taken history as your optional subject.
Yes, sir.
My question is that we have never learned from the history and we repeat the same mistakes again and again.
Right.
Why it is so?
Yes, sir. So there are various instances in history only which says that the events were repeated again and again and the same mistakes were committed and same results were found. However, sir, I believe that there is a belief in the persons acting and repeating the instances in history that they believe that they will do it right and this time the events will be different. However, they often fail to get the larger cue.
But this once, twice, thrice we can accept, but every time if it is same way, then it means we are not learning from that.
Right, sir.
Okay, you tell me, are we moving towards now in the world there is a lot of crisis? Gulf war is there, Ukraine-Russian war is going on. Do you think which way this world economy is moving towards now? What is your take? How world economy will perform in such a situation?
So there have been certain arguments which say that there is a modification in the globalization as we knew it before. Now the supply chains are being refashioned in a way to suit the political objectives. So I believe there will be a much more economic fragmentation. However, the globalization will not end. The nature of it will change, sir, in which we will see the establishment of global value chain among politically inclined countries, and terms like friend shoring and near shoring will come into prominence.
Okay, nowadays these nation organization, multilateral organizations.
Yes, sir.
There are so many multilateral of which India is member.
Yes, sir.
So like G20, you must have last year we have a G20 conference.
Yes, sir.
Do you think they are doing a good job? Are they achieving their goals for which they were meant?
Sir, in general, the multilateral organizations are under pressure to perform. However, I believe, sir, that the wider motive which they were formed are largely unfulfilled right now because of the few reasons. First is that, sir, they are undemocratic in some aspects. For example, United Nations Security Council. It has permanent seats for some nations, while other nations are denied of that.
Okay.
That is
Thank
the
you. Thank you.
case, sir.
बहुत अच्छा बढ़िया
Your father is in the SBI.
Yes, sir.
Is there a possibility that SBI is privatized? Like many other national banks are privatized or merged?
Sir, as per my knowledge, the government is looking to privatize some banks such as IDBI. However, there is no proposal at present to privatize SBI. And this question was, I think, asked to one of the officers of the Ministry of Finance as well, and they have categorically rejected it, sir.
If it has to be privatized, what would be the three major factors that can be followed?
Sir, privatization of a bank should take into account various aspects. For example, what are the challenges the bank is facing? So, if asked from me, what are the challenges the bank is facing, sir, I would say the first is that the shortage of manpower in the bank is one of the major problems. And second thing is that the efficiency of the bank, because of the large banks and the private banks, which are seen to be more efficient than the SBI. So, privatization can be looked into if these challenges are to be addressed. However, if these challenges are not addressed by privatization, then we should not look into that aspect, sir.
So, do you think that UP is going to become a religious tourist destination in India?
So the government, UP government, in its tourism policy has laid special emphasis on tourism and spiritual tourism in the region. So for that, the government has come up with the tourist circuits such as Ram circuit, Krishna circuit, Sufi circuit. So I believe, sir, yes, the UP definitely has the potential to become as a tourist capital.
So, instead of Uttarakhand, can we call Uttar Pradesh as a Devabhumi?
Devbhumi.
Devabhumi.
Yes, sir. It would not be wrong to say that Uttar Pradesh has a Devbhumi, sir, because major mythical characters such as Ram and Krishna were born in this land only.
Right.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
okay
Thank you, sir.
so Rana,
Yes, sir.
how was your interview?
So this interview, sir.
Yes, this
So it-
mock
So it was very enlightening, sir.
very enlightening.
Yes, sir.
So how many marks will you give to yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
Sir, I believe there is a much more scope of improvement in me. So I would give it at around 6.5.
6.5. All right. I would say that you are way better than that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You are very good.
Thank you,
We were
sir.
really happy to conclude our session today with you.
Thank you, sir.
You came in as a very confident candidate and with this ever present smile on your face, unruffled by questions. And you had the honesty of saying no wherever you didn't know a question. Instead of making a wild guess or trying to hoodwink us, you were very clear in saying no. That integrity in your personality is something I really liked.
Thank you, sir.
So you are articulate. You very good at that. Your articulation is outstanding. Your understanding of subjects is very good. So continue to work on your DAF, your optional and current affairs. When is the interview?
So 1st of March afternoon session.
You are absolutely ready for it,
Thank you, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Carry this smile and confidence there in the final interview, and let's hope this is your first interview.
Yes, sir.
So let us hope this is first and your last interview and you make it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Any questions you have?
No, sir.
All the very best.
Thank you, sir.
You rock.
Thank you,
man.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All the best.
Thank you so much, sir.